8 years ago, is it possible that any of us could have dreamed of today? Could we have imagined hundreds of people across the country working together as a new nonprofit organization called Team Michelle, raising over $500,000 for the fight against breast cancer? Would any of us have dared to imagine the scope and magnitude of what we have achieved? Let me tell you our story. Let me tell you how we got to this place, despite all else that could have happened. It begins just before Christmas in 2009, when my sister, Michelle Bussing, was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. That day was an excruciatingly difficult day, but it was also an incredibly important one. Without that day, my sister would not have known of her cancer and may not have had the chance to fight it. Without that day, Team Michelle would not exist, and this community of support would never have been formed. That day was the start of something new, a new journey, and the birth of a movement for hundreds, maybe even thousands of people across the country. For the next year, my sister fought to rid her body of cancer, and with great doctors and treatment, she did it. What my sister has accomplished in the years since is equally impressive. In 2010, with help from family and friends, we formed Team Michelle. Initially, we organized to support Michelle through her treatment, but soon we sought ways to give back to the breast cancer community. Because the Susan G. Komen organization played such a huge role in the survival of my sister and so many breast cancer survivors, a handful of us decided to walk the Susan G. Komen 60-mile 3-day for the cure. By the time of the walk, and with Michelle as our inspiration and team leader, our team grew to 14 walkers. We walked as Team Michelle and raised $33,000 that year, an amount that was more than we ever thought possible. Every year since, Team Michelle has walked the Susan G. Komen 3-day, and our team has continued to grow. We are one of the top fundraising teams in San Diego each year, and this year will be no different. With an incredible 56 walkers, we will raise over $130,000 for the 3-day event. In addition to the money we have raised for Susan G. Komen, this year, we've reached an important and exciting benchmark. As an official 501c3 organization, Team Michelle has broadened its scope and will be awarding research money in the amount of $40,000 to a specific research project that will have the potential to dramatically advance the fight against breast cancer. This is a huge step for our organization, and we could not be more excited about it. In addition, we have already begun a program initiated last year called Acts of Love. Through this initiative, we award small grants to breast cancer patients currently fighting the disease to help with costs not covered by insurance. We have already awarded grants to 3 recipients and are continually accepting new applications. Team Michelle is truly incredible. What started as friends and family wrapping our support around one person, my sister Michelle, has continued to flourish every year and is now an entire community of amazing people who have and will continue to impact thousands of women and men. At Team Michelle, we like to say, friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. I would also add that these friends over at Team Michelle don't ever back down from a fight. With 480 miles in the books and over $800,000 raised to date, we are a force to be reckoned with. From the dozens of fundraisers our members organize all over the country, to our amazing supporters like you, we are energized and determined. So guess what, breast cancer? We're coming for you, and we will not stop until you are eradicated. We look forward to the day when we wear our pink ribbons as a sign of victory because we beat this disease once and for all. Please join us in our fight, and please help us continue to dream big. At Team Michelle, we've already proven that we can make our dreams a reality. Now you can help us achieve our biggest dream of all, a world without breast cancer.